This meditation helps you release the fear and the shame connected to betrayal trauma. It helps you release all the blocks, all the heaviness in the way of you fully leaning into your dreams, your desires, and really feeling in every part of your body that what you want is possible, that there's nothing in the way of your direct connection, your direct creative line between your imagination and that what manifests outward. So I invite you to find a comfortable seat and make sure you're not being disturbed for the next 10 minutes. So we're just going to take a few deep breaths to drop into our body. And just close off all your senses from the outside world. And really finding your way to this here and now moment. Because it's in this here and now moment that our body and the wisdom it holds speaks us to us the loudest. And while you are at it, you can feel free to place a hand on your heart. And we're just going to open up our energy, meaning we're just going to imagine in our hearts that there's a light, and we're going to shine that light as bright as we can. And so we're opening up our energy so it extends outside of our body. So just imagine that light coming from your heart and making it shine the rays bigger than your body. And with each and every breath you take in and out, you can just imagine that light getting bigger and bigger. And you're just extending it as big as you can, making it up and making it fill the room up. And as you're doing that, just feel into how much more spacious your body has become and how deeper your breaths are landing, how there's much more space to relax in your body. And just lean into some of that relaxation. Some of that calm. And we're just going to draw a circle. So I'll just ask you to draw a big circle where we're going to invite in the part of you that holds the trauma of betrayal, the part of you that feels crazy, delusional, feels like they're silly or stupid for believing in their dreams, feels like they've been through that pain of believing in something being promised something, being told something, and then being lied to, or finding out that that something never happened or they weren't showed up for. Just tap into that feeling of expecting and excitement and anticipation because someone or somebody told you that you could look forward to, that there was something coming for you that you could be excited about. And then that disappointment that follows when you found out they lied or misled you and you felt silly or stupid or delusional for believing in them, for believing that they were telling the truth, for falling for that lie for the 100th time, for your innocence being crushed in that moment. Just tap into that energy, and we're just going to place that part of you that sustained that injury, that sustained that heartbreak and that pain, and we're just going to place that in the circle. And you don't have to see anything, you don't even have to sense anything, just know that you've done that. So you just imagine yourself placing that part of you in the circle. And then we're going to place whoever it was or whatever the situation was, we're going to place that in another circle opposite from the you that we've just placed in a circle. So whoever the perpetrator was, the person who lied, the situation that came up that disappointed you, anything that it was, you can place that in another circle opposite of you. And we're just going to connect the two circles with a communication cord so that whatever is said is heard and fully understood. So you can hear from the opposite side of the circle you can hear them or see them, whatever manner is best and easiest for you. You can hear them explain the circumstances and what happened. So what was it that happened and why did it happen? So you can just see and hear them explain those circumstances of what actually led up to that situation where they disappointed you. And this is not to excuse them or to say that it was okay, but we're just going to see and hear and observe what it was that led up to that heartbreaking situation. So you might hear things like we didn't know or I didn't know. So just whatever is coming up, just make space to hear and receive what it is. and allow the emotions that are coming up in you as a result of what they are saying just to arise. Don't try to suppress it. Don't try to fight it. Just allow these emotions to be felt. And what really helps is that you imagine giving these emotions as they're coming up a hug as though you're embracing them. There might be anger, sadness, whatever is coming up. You just allow this to surface. This is exactly what you want to happen. Because in acknowledging these emotions, you're actually giving them a chance to pass and to release. And you might even see the part of you in the circle express the anger in words or in a physical way, in just looking and responding angrily. Just know that all of it is okay. Whatever is coming up is okay. Just give yourself the room and the space to feel. And maybe you can even hear that part of you say that you're angry because of what they did and that it's their fault, that they misled you, that they lied to you. And hear them say from the other side, yes, we did do you wrong. Yes, we did mislead you. Yes, we did lie to you. Yes, we did tell you that this was coming and we disappointed you. We broke your trust. We are the ones to blame. We were supposed to be protecting you and taking care of you. And that includes being honest with you. That includes protecting you from lies. That includes protecting you from hurt, from emotional hurt. And we failed. We failed in doing that. We failed in showing up for you. We failed in protecting you and your heart. We failed in protecting you and your innocence. We did the opposite. We hurt you. We hurt you. And that's on us. And that's on us to correct and make right. See if you can receive that. If you can open your heart up to hearing those words and see how that responds, how you respond to those words, how your body responds to hearing those words of acknowledgement that indeed this was done to you. There was no part of you that was wrong for believing them. There was no part of you that was wrong for investing in that excitement and that anticipation and that looking forward to. There was no part of you that did anything wrong by dreaming and just being excited for what is to come. And hear them take full responsibility for your excitement turning into disappointment. Hear them take full responsibility for that ever happening. and hear them say, we owe it to you to rebuild that trust. We owe it to you to correct our wrongs. We owe it to you to make you believe again, to make you feel safe in believing again. That's the least we can do. And so I want you to see both of you come out of that circle and hold hands and go to the situation, that initial situation that brought this hurt. And sometimes it's not something that you consciously remember, so just allow your subconscious to bring that up, to show you what that initial situation was, to reveal to you. And you don't have to do anything for it. You just wait until it pops up. And when this situation shows up, go into it together. So you just allow yourself to be led into it together. And imagine yourself being in the situation with those who disappointed you at the time. And this time, see how they do show up for that moment. How they do show up for those promises. How they keep their word. How they honor that word. How you are able to trust in what they are saying and what they promised you. In whatever shape they did that, see them restore that trust. And I want you to see this and feel what this does to your body. Feel how you are relaxing, how you're opening up. And it's important to repeat this image 7 times. And so, this being the first time, we're just going to revisit again you observing, feeling, seeing, tasting and touching, them correcting their wrongs. While they are apologizing for it ever happening in the first place. So where they failed in the past, see them show up for that. See them correct that. See them follow through with their word. And just go over that now 5 more times. And the repetition of this helps ground into your system that new message, that new safety, that new relaxation into opening up to what is possible for you, feeling safe to trust that it is possible for you, feeling safe in your body when promises are made, when your trust is being asked for, feeling that the responsibility to show up is not on you, it's on the other party, and knowing that you can rest in your truth. So you can repeat this, as I said, a few more times. And just know that it is important as well to revisit this so that this becomes your new normal. Being able to trust and seeing people show up to honor that trust, that is very important. And this becomes your new normal. So I'm just going to leave you in this so that you can revisit it a few more times. The completion of your trust being honored. And once you've done that a few more times, you can just slowly and surely open your eyes. And like I said, revisiting this as often as you feel is important. After a few days or weeks, you will notice that there is a inner satisfaction and a natural falling away of the desire to repeat this. And so you will know that there has been a bigger shift completed.